Hello everyone. The latest week is what this channel is based on. The use of published economic data and financial reports is the basis for this channel. Use neural algorithms to study interest rates and inflation. Global supply chain issues and geopolitical factors are intertwined. This album examines current market dynamics and global financial trends through analysis. Discloses influence on the global market, business strategies, and investment prospects. Let's strive to outperform our competitors in this peculiar and constantly evolving world. Look for good luck and avoid bad luck earlier than others. Share a tale about the Eastern reasoning behind the Book of Changes. It should be noted that this video only condenses the past week. International financial situation. The current state of political and economic development in distinct countries. Create a summary of real-time opinions using neural-like algorithms. Reference is restricted to teaching and financial analysis. It does not provide any actual investment advice on any market. We should commence the lesson now. The questions brought up by the audience in the first 3 episodes have guided this episode. I will strive to satisfy everyone with my reply. If the answer does not meet your expectations, I would appreciate it if you could inform me and send me a private message. A number of viewers inquired if now is the time. They are considering whether to take temporary profits or refrain from investing in the stock market for a longer period of time. As mentioned in the previous album, in the third quarter, the U.S. GDP experienced a notable increase. Consumption and government spending are the primary drivers of this. The epidemic led to inventory production that surpassed expectations by a significant margin. Despite this, some academic literature and research reports hold that the Federal Reserve raised interest rates several times in the past year. The economy experienced a deep recession and many market investments were impacted by this measure. It is expected that the economy will have a smooth landing. Such GDP growth also brings some hidden worries. This may increase market expectations for higher interest rates in the future. In the last few days, Treasury Secretary Yellen has made it clear that at this time, there are no signs of recession in the U.S. economy. The high interest rate environment will only lead to an increase in the financing costs of enterprises and has the potential to affect the performance of the stock market. U.S. finances experiencing fiscal problems due to heavy debt loads. It is expected that the debt-to-GDP ratio will hit record highs. The full amount will not be covered by that number by the end of the year. There are some concerns that arise due to the increase in U.S. bond yields. 10-year U.S. Treasury yields have risen to a level significantly above their previous mark. It is considered hazardous and could result in deleveraging. Additionally, it puts pressure on technology stocks and results in market volatility. The presence of strong economic data triggers concerns about the United States entering a period of high interest rates over a long period. The 10-year Treasury yields were briefly pushed to a higher level. The yield on bonds has reached a level that has not been seen in a decade. Has a direct impact on all investment-grade bonds. Also, U.S. companies have become accustomed to receiving low-interest loans. Cutting capital spending may be necessary due to rising refinancing costs. As pointed out in the previous course, bond yields are continuing to rise. Gives indications that the Fed could tighten its monetary policy. U.S. manufacturing could be negatively impacted by a stronger dollar. Some academic literature and research reports have been produced during these developments. It is evident that there is a decline in optimism regarding the outlook for the U.S. stock market. Recent focus has been on next year as the outlook for market highs has decreased. The emerging economic recession is being discussed by an increasing number of people. I discovered something after executing the AI program using quantitative analysis. Confirmed that tighter monetary policy was the main cause of this. Liquidity decline is a result of inflation and is highly correlated with it. It's noteworthy that the research report calculated that with respect to the previous financial crisis, it's probable that the recession in our economy will be less severe. It demonstrates that the current global economy remains resilient to a certain extent. On the other hand, the European Central Bank paused successive interest rate hikes. As long as the economic recovery in the Eurozone remains slow, keep interest rates on hold, and are also experiencing inflationary pressures. The global financial markets are currently experiencing a great deal of pressure. Geopolitical tensions in the Middle East cause markets to react as well. The uncertainty is furthered by the game between China and the United States, which are both superpowers. The confidence of consumers has been affected by this. It is certain that it will have a significant impact on the global economic trend in the future. The reason for this question is that many people are asking it. In the future, I will conduct a special analysis on this issue regarding the conflict between Israel and Hamas, just so you know. This question that has existed for thousands of years will be explained using the logic of Eastern thought. The Israeli-Arab conflict is a real-world geopolitical issue with complex historical, political, and social dynamics. Human political and economic activities are closely linked to the movement of planets in the universe. It's comparable to how a computer calculates. In nature, having a sky above your head means you have a natural foothold. In the Book of Changes, the war between Israel and Hamas is represented by the hexagram symbol of mountain and lake ventilation. The hexagram consists of the lower hexagram Kan and the upper hexagram Gen. Kan Gua symbolizes water, representing danger and change, and Gen Gua symbolizes mountain, representing fixity and stability. The Shang hexagram represents the combination of the two, indicating the combination of change and stability. This hexagram symbolizes interaction, sincerity, and induction, as well as the understanding of the interconnection and influence between people and things. Shuangua also represents the ability to observe, communicate, and adapt to the environment. It also means the understanding of the interconnection and influence between people and things. Let's finish this album by stopping here. If the topic is something you're interested in, I would appreciate it if you could leave me a message. At the conclusion of this episode, I would like to express my gratitude to all the viewers for their support. It's not a simple task to make a video. It is based on the interaction and encouragement of everyone. It is only then that we can move forward. If you sense that today's video is somewhat satisfying, please keep in mind to like. To make searching easy for future viewing when you want to watch it, I am optimistic that I can sustain my momentum in the future. I am here to inspire you more. I appreciate your watching. It means a lot to me that you watch. Thank you. Thank you.